Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to reboot the campaign because something happened to my save game file when I corrected the module for proper. Um, yeah, I can't even think now. For proper removal of attributes or reduction of attributes. And what I did forget to do was real quick edit the turn markers. I got to make that. I want to redo the turn marker real quick. That's on my POC. Turn single. I do want to make that that does not move, does not stack to. I want to select normally but never move, and dynamic property current turn, next turn. Uh, Reduce turns. Make it a capital. We'll just make it a named command, and we're going to go ahead and increment -1. Okay, that should take care of that. And actually, I want to make that reduce turn going all the way down to there. And action button, property last turn. Hmm. I have it in there. Oh, okay. It's going to give me a warning when I hit the proper turn for the. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Trigger action. Action button. Click on it, activates Z. Control Z. It's going to activate T and turn. Alternate T. Why is that not alternate turn? So clicking anywhere on that should do that, and it is not. Control Z. Ah, I see. I know why. No, it should be doing that. Move that down real quick. Real quick, see. I want that action button should work. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't working there. We'll see. But without that action button working, it's not going to let me do. All right. Anyway, we're going to be doing Harper Wescotte this time, and make sure that my POC card works properly. Now, there we go. And now I can reduce the turn too. There we go. Now it's automated. Let's put Harper Wescotte up here. Westcote, probably Westcote. Hmm. So we're starting all over again because of my aforementioned vassal problems. That's the problem with trying to play a campaign when you're also troubleshooting your module and play testing it. The other thing I found that I'm not going to go back and fix just because it's so much work is that I should be really calling all this structure, not sales. And I called it sales mistakenly. I started this module a long time ago, and it's really integrated in there. And someday, if I have time, I will go through and fix that up. But for now, sales means structure, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. You get what you pay for sometimes. All right. Doing the attributes again for Harper Wescotte. Again, I like D10s. I do like to have leadership as one of them because that comes up a lot. And I do like to have, I like my gunnery, but anymore, I've been finding that gunnery is not as involved as some of the other ones. So maybe I'll start putting a gunnery as an 8. Shooting and fighting would be nice to have one of those at a D10. Let's go try something different this time, and I'm gonna go for shooting on that one. And I'm gonna put my gunnery as a D8. And of course, we need a D6. Social status is always going to be D6 to start because you're a midshipman to start. Strength, I do want strength to be a D8 to start. That's going to give us 6 stamina, so I'm going to set my stamina to 6. Wit, I don't mind that being a D6. I still don't regret that one. Integrity, I definitely want that a D8. Seamanship, I definitely want that a D8 because that comes up a lot. Rigging, I don't mind that being a D6. We can fix that up with 8. I think it's 8 action points. We can advance that, or not action points, merit points. And fighting D6 because that one I don't care so much about yet until it kills me. All right, so we've got our guys up. It's turn 1. No merit. We're a midshipman. Harper Wescotte, and he is. We do not have a port assignment yet. Sequence of play, minus that down 1. We don't need healing. We're going to check for promotion. We get a 7, no promotion. Imagine that. Roll for port event. Technically, we really don't need to because we have not yet gotten an assignment, but I'm going to follow the sequence of play. So we're going to do a port event, and we are anchored in port, which we don't even have a ship to be anchored. So 8, and if it doesn't feel like it applies, then I'll just disregard it. Shipboard life, we're not on ship, so we're going to disregard that. Determine port action. Right off the bat, we go to determine ship posting and or ship assignment. We will get a ship assignment. So we got to do both because we don't have a ship assignment at the time being. So the ship posting is going to be, we are a midshipman rolling a D12. We roll a 12, first rate ship of the line. Boy, do we luck out on our first assignment. We are put on the first rate ship. And this is why I had to redo this because when I was hitting my crew, somehow my save game had that crew number coming up here in the sail, and the sail's not, now I'm even saying that the structure was not. So it was just screwing everything up, and I can't continue on like that. So we got a first-rate ship of the line that we're serving on, which is really cool. And a ship assignment, we're going to in sea assignment in Portsmouth. We don't even need to roll that. We do need to sign a ship's captain, which is going to be a captain, and that's going to be a British captain. And our British captain is pretty darn good. Get rid of that. Now we're going to be looking for a role for a sea assignment. So we're going to go to sea assignments right up here. We are on a first-rate ship of the line, so we're probably going to get more squadron duty than escort duty, which is all right with me. I like fighting, says he, until he goes into the first combat. But we did not. We're going to be doing a dispatch or a VIP. I think I'm going to do a dispatch. So we're going to go ahead and grab a dispatch down here. Deliver dispatches. We're going to deliver the dispatches to 36. 36. Let's go find. Oh, why did I get rid of that? Let's find 36. Okay. Get our POC out of the way. 36 is right down here to Cagliari. Boy, I'm butchering names and everything here lately. So that's where we've got to go. Back to our SOP. We can't do anything else, so it's going to have to wait till next time. We do not need healing. We will check for promotion. We are 3, not going to get promoted. We're going to roll for a port event. This time it will count. That's going to be a D6. I mean a 6, not a D6, a D12. We roll a 6. We are anchored in port. Gather provisions. We're going to be rolling using our leadership and our integrity. Leadership is a D10. We got an 8. Actually, I want to get my guy up here where it's more readily visible. something like that, so I can keep track of everything there. And I rolled I rolled an 8, so that is going to be 2 successes, and that was our D10 integrity. I mean leadership. We need integrity on top of that, and that's going to be a D8, 4. So we got 3 successes. We're a midshipman. 3 successes is going to give us abundant provisions. We're going to get 2 merit points. 1, 2, and I forgot the next hit the next turn up too. I did. Um, that shouldn't move anymore. Good, it doesn't. All right. And we're also going to get restore 3 crew or cannon. We can't restore any cannon, so we're going to gain crew. That gives us up to 51 out of 60 now, so that's not a bad start. Put our captain over here with us. Move this down just a hair. I'll be right back, guys. All right, my frustration is starting to mount with the day so far. Concentration just cannot be there. I keep getting interrupted, so I'm probably just going to end this one out and stop before I get frustrated and translate into the game. Um, uh, Determining port action. We already have our assignment and everything, so we're just going to go ahead and set sails. Setting sails, we're a +2 here. We roll a d6, we get a 6. It's an 8 for ship movement. It's going to be 3 hexes. And we are going to head right out here to the open sea. We're going to move ship, which we just did. We're going to roll for a sea event. We are at sea. We're a midshipman, so we're adding 0. Got to remember that. 3. Going to be shipboard life. Roll a d12 of 10. Insubordinate crewman. Roll integrity, I believe it is, and leadership. Integrity is a d8. We roll a 6. That's a good start too, and leadership is a d10. 9, good start. That's 5 successes. So we pass 3 plus. We get 2 merit points. Kind of hoping to get up enough merit points to where I can start promoting my attributes some instead of worrying about promotions so much. I'd like to get some of these things advanced a little bit. I'd probably start with fighting because that one, fighting and then wit, those are the 2 most important ones that I seem to run into a lot. Um, no port assignments, so we're going to go back up to the top. Healing phase, we don't need any healing. We're not in port, so we're going to move the ship. D6, we got another 6, 7, 8. There's going to be another 3 hexes of movement, or 3 movement points. Right there. I'm going to go right to here. Actually, we could go right to Lisbon and cut a corner a little bit and take a chance with reefs and stuff. I think I'll take that chance, kind of get us there a little bit quicker. Doing a sea event, we're in a coastal or a port. We roll a 10. Enemy in sight, conduct a naval battle, and this is going to be tough because we are on deliver dispatches. So this is going to be deliver dispatches. First rate ship of the line, we roll a 2. That's going to be a first rate ship of the line against us. I'm not going to pull that out until I'm sure we're going to do it. Hell, I'm going to have to because we got to know their first rate ship of the line. We got to know their guns. Our captain and me. We're going to bring this down, and we're going to be up against another first-rate ship of the line, and he's going to have a captain on there also for. Oh boy, I'm hitting all kinds of different things now. Their captain is a darn good captain. All right. 16 and 16 on the guns is equal, so we're going to be rolling right here. +1 because he's a warship. That's a D12. Wonder why we have 0 on there. Never caught that before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 6, 7, and that's going to be a flee. They're going to flee. And we are on delivering dispatches, so we're fleeing, so the combat's going to end, which is what I thought would happen. So, just one more thing to do there. Not return to deck. Undo that. We got to put him on our ship. First great. We don't lose him. He stays with us until we get reassigned to another ship. Let's try and get us to where we delivered this dispatches, shall we? That was our sea event. We're not in port, so we're going to go to the next turn. Turn number 4. We don't need any healing. We're going to go ahead and move the ship. We roll a D4. +2 is a 6. For ship movement is going to be 2 hexes. We go down here and do another coastal. Roll for a ship event. A sea event, rather. 10. We are in coastal. That's going to be an enemy in sight again. And we're going to determine our opponent is a 6. He's first rate ship of the line after us again. '52 crew to our '51 crew. And that's going to have another captain. And another darn good captain, too. I think when they're captains, they're all pretty darn good. Determine the opposing ship's battle orders. We're adding 1. And again, we're 0 on guns. We get a D12 of 9. That's going to be an engage. We are a flee because we're trying to deliver dispatches. So we're a flee. They're engaged. We're going to go to pursuit. Each captain rolls their seamanship plus ship speed. So for them, it's going to be a D10, a 1, 2, 3. And our guy is going to be a D10, 1, 2, 3. And then I can add my rigging and my leadership for successes. So rigging is a D6, 2, nothing there. Leadership is a D10, 1, nothing there. So it's 3 to 3. Tied. Roll a D6. 3. Both sides fire broadsides. Enemy first. All right, enemy first. We go to broadsides. Enemy first. First-rate ship of the line. Firing on a first-rate ship of the line is going to be 4 pluses. We're rolling D6 for each cannon, plus 1 D6 per NPO captain. And PO's successes. So they're at 16. And he's got a gunnery of 10. He rolls a 6. That's going to be 2 successes, so he's going to roll 18 dice looking for 4 or more. And that's going to be 3, 6, 7 hits. So we're going to roll 7 of them. And that's going to be no effect, 1 cannon. 4 and 5. One crew and 4 structure. Damage, lose 1 crew. We got to roll a d6 for that. That's, of course, going to hurt me. So I take a d10 wound roll. 2. This flesh wound doesn't hurt. And then 4 structure. It's actually sales. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to damage 5. I'm going to lose 5 sales and put 1 back on. Replenish 1 sale. All right, that takes me down to, and we got pretty hurt on that one, but could be worse. All right, so we're firing 16 at them. No, we're firing 15 at them. And we get a d10 for gunnery. Oh, God, no successes on that. So we got 15. And then we get to add our PO's successes. The d10, no, we're d8 for our gunnery this time. 2, no successes there either. So we're only rolling 15 dice. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. We're going to have 3 no effects. 1 cannon on them takes them down to 15. 3 to 4 is crew, so that's going to be 3 crew. And 5 and 6 is structure. That's going to be 4 structure off of him, or sales in my case, because I don't know any better. And I'm going to go ahead and drop them down 5 sales and add 1 more back to them. Okay. Oh, not replenish. Down 5. And replenish 1 sale. Okay, they're 12. We're 12. We actually came out slightly better on that. Wounded captains. I forgot our captain takes a D10 wound roll also. That should be that's a 2 for us, and flesh wound on our captain, and their captain takes a D10 wound, flesh wound on him too, so nothing. So no boarding actions. Both ships remain. Go back to step 2 and repeat combat rounds until one escapes, is captured, or sunk. All right. Step 2. Determine the opposing ship's battle orders. And +1 again. D10, D12 got a 10. He's still going to try to engage us. We are still trying to avoid, so we're going to go to the pursuit table. Their pursuit is going to be a 10. A 9, that's going to be 3 successes. Off to a good start for them. That's a 4. And then ours is going to be a D10. 8. That's 2 successes plus 1 is a 3, so it's 3 against 4 so far, and we can add our rigging and our leadership. Rigging is a D6. We get a 6, very nice. So we're a 3 against a 4. We now go up to a 5 against a 4, so we're ahead. And then our leadership roll D10, 4 goes 6 against a 4, so 6 against a 4 in our favor. We win by 2. Both ships exchange broadsides with winner firing first. We fire first. If the fleeing ship won, then we escape. So we're going to both fire broadsides and then we escape. All right, so we go to the broadsides and we fire first. We got 15 guns, and we're going to fire successes for the captain. He is a D10. 3 no successes, and my gunnery is a D8. 4 1 success. So we're going to be rolling 16 dice on a broadside. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hits. 2 no effects. 1, 2, 3, 4 cannon. Nice hit. I'm going to lose 5 and add 1. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 crew. And 3 structure. We really hurt them pretty good on that one. Now for them, they got 11 guns firing at us. And their captain's gunnery is D10. He gets 6, so that's going to go up to 13. So he's going to roll 13 attacks. And everything over 4 is going to hit, so he only hits us for 6. And one of them is going to be no effect. One of them is going to be a cannon. 3 is going to be a crew. We roll a d6, a 1. That's going to be the. Oh boy, I forgot. I shouldn't have rolled for. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have rolled for the captains. 1 is going to be a wound. A captain or captain's wounded on this one. It's going to be a d10 wound roll. 1 flesh wound on him, so he's good. And for them, I forget how many crew it was. They lost 3 crew, 4 crew. No, 3, 3 crew. I should have rolled 3 times for their captain to get wounded. 4, 5, and a 2. None of them. Okay, so we're good to go. And then we flee. So we did. If both ships remained, they did not. We escaped. So we determined if the naval combat, that's just naval battle only, which I don't think we were in a naval. That was a single ship engagement. So that's done. Merit points. We did. They didn't withdraw. We did. We are not commander though, so we don't suffer any defeat, and we didn't get any wounds. So that's going to be it. Delete him. Return him to the deck. We go back to our mat. Put our captain over here. Put us over here. We are down some crew and down some cannon, but other than that, we did pretty good on that. All right, that's going to put us at. We're not in port, so we're going to go right back up to the top. Healing phase next turn. Turn number 5. Heals 2 if it's C. We don't need any healing. We're not in port, so we're going to go to move the ship. We roll a 1 plus a 1 is a 2. That's not a good roll for movement. And we're going to get 1 movement action. We're going to go into open seas, roll for a sea event in open seas. We roll a 7, storm. We need a 7 plus. We're rolling. The captain's die is D10. He gets a 2 plus ship speed modifiers 3, not good. And we can add RPO successes to that. And we are a seamanship D8, 4, 1 success, so we go 4. Ship takes 1 structure damage, and we take a D6 injury. So 1 more structure damage here. The sails, and a D6 for us. We roll a 5 on wounds. 5 is a small, light wound, so we go down to 5 on our stamina. We're not yet in port, so we're going to go back up to the next turn. Healing phase, we're going to get that stamina right back. We're going to roll a d6. We get a 3 plus 1 is a 4. Our movement's going to be 2 hexes, or 2 movement points, rather. 2 action points. We're going to get to Cagliari, I guess it is. We're going to roll for a sea event. We're still on coastal. 4. Shipboard life. We roll a 4. Rigging drill, not our strong suit. We got a D10 for our leadership. 3, nothing, no successes there. And rigging D6, 5. That's going to be 2 successes, 1 success. So pass 1 and no effect. So we didn't win or lose anything. So our sea event's over. We go to conduct port assignment. We are in the assignment's location hex, so we can do a port assignment. So our assignment is we are a first-rate ship of the line. 7. Find enemy agent. We're going to roll not integrity, wit, which is not our strong suit again. D6, 2, no successes there, and integrity D8, 4. We get 1 success on that. We are a midshipman. 1 success is conduct skirmish with 2d6 plus 6 soldiers. Two d6 plus 6 soldiers. 3 goes to 9. And then our guys, we will go to get rid of this. We're going to go to skirmishes, PO and half a ship's crew. We got to draw them down a captain, and I'll put them in charge of a lieutenant because I can't see a captain or somebody doing that. And that's going to be a lieutenant. But daggone, it's a good lieutenant they drew there. 6 merit. Look at that. That's the first lieutenant they put out. We don't stand a chance against them numbers. Well, we do, but half ship's crew rounded up. This is the difference, though. That's going to be 25 guys that I'm going to be hauling out there with me. 25 guys against 9. I can deal with those odds. Set crew 25. And there's what we're looking at right there. All right, each side refers to the combat attack dice table and rolls the attack dice indicated by the number of crew soldiers participating in the combat for successes or enemy casualties. We add our leadership and our fighting and our shooting. So that's just player officers. Their captain doesn't add shit to that, so I probably didn't even need to do him. We have 25 soldiers, so we're going to roll 2d6. We get 3, which is 0 successes. Nice. Our leadership is a d10. We get a 9, so that's looking a little bit better. We got 3 successes on that. Our shooting is a d10. We get 2, nothing on that, and our fighting is a d6. We get a 4, so we got 4 successes against their 9. Yeah, he doesn't even need to be on there. Not the way I'm reading that. I could be wrong. D8 for them. So we got 4 against a 0. So we win by 4 or more. Enemy force withdraws, but we take D6 crew damage, and we do a D6 wound roll, and we gain 3 merits. Good deal. And we got D6 crew damage. So we lose 6 guys permanently. It's down to 44, and we lose 1 more. And I take a D6 wound roll. 6. That's going to be 2 of them. I'm pretty sure of it. Nope, just 1. So we lose 1 more stamina. That's not going to hurt. We're back down to 5. We can go ahead and delete these. We're done with that little skirmish. Officer comes back over to here. Um, we did manage to get points on that one, so we are anchor in port. Yes, we can anchor in port, so we will become anchored now. Go to our next turn. Healing phase. We go back up to 6. We're in port. We gain 3. Port actions, promotion, or court martial check. We have 7 merit points right now. It'd be nice to not get promoted because I could use one more point and I can go ahead and increase a D6 attribute to D8. But we'll see. 2D6, 8, 15. We're going to be promoted. Don't want to be disappointed by it. 15 is an easy promotion. So we advance to 3rd lieutenant, which means basically we lose. Well, we're going to have to roll for reassignment. We lose our merit points. We roll for a port event. And actually, I guess we should have done the merit points for 3 merit, but we lose them anyway. It doesn't matter. 3 points for delivering our dispatches. Get rid of that counter too. That got to go back, showing that we don't have any orders right now. Roll for port event. We are anchored in port. 7. We're first Louis, still nothing. Shipboard life. D12. 5. Gunnery practice. Roll leadership and gunnery. Our leadership is a D10. 7. That's going to be 2 successes. And our gunnery is a D8. A 2, no successes. So we got 2 successes on gunnery practice, pass 2, and gain 1 merit. That's 1 merit right there. Not bad. Could be worse. We're going to do one thing. Being as we just got promoted, we have to determine ship posting. If we get another ship of the line, then I will stay where I'm at. Ship posting is going to be D12, 7. We're going to go to a 4th rate frigate, so we are no longer going to be doing the ship of the line. Return him to the deck. Replenish. Reset sails. Reset cannon. Set the crew. In case we go back to a 1st rate. And then we just rolled for a 7. 4th rate frigate. Our guy's going to come up to the 4th rate frigate now. And our crew. Set the crew. 19 out of 30. He didn't get a good roll on that one. And we're going to draw a captain. And assigning captains. 4th rate is going to be a commander. Not the greatest. We're also going to go, you get a ship assignment, which is going to be, we're in another port, so we got to roll a D12, 10. Return to Portsmouth. So our assignment is going to be return to Portsmouth. And I think we're going to stop this video right there. Put this up on Portsmouth. And that's all we can do. We're not out at sea. Going to go back to the healing phase. Next one. PO. I lost my PO. Next turn. No healing. Port actions, promotion. No promotion. Roll for port event. 12. We're anchored in port. Attend social function. Roll in social function table. Social functions for us, well, we're now D8, so that's a little bit better. D8, we get a 5, that's 1. And leader integrity D8 is another 1, so we got 2 successes for a 1st rate lieutenant is a quite charming. We get a merit point. So then we go to choose one of these, and actually, with 19 out of 30 guys, I'm going to send out a press gang and stay in port for just a little bit longer. Send out press gang. We need strength, which is a D8. We get a 6. That's 2 successes. And leadership, D10. 9. That's 5 successes. First lieutenant is going to be plus 2 merit points. Racking them up pretty good on that one. D6 plus 2 crew gained. That's a 6, 7, 8. So we're going to add 8 crew. Gain 5 crew. Gain crew. 2, 3. 27 out of 30. Now we're in good shape. But we do have to roll a D6 wound. We get a 1. That's a flesh wound. So that was good. That was our send out press gang. We did not set sails yet, so we do not have sea actions. And I'm going to go back up to the healing phase. And we're going to stop right there next turn. I will stop this video. And thanks, guys, for joining me. We will see you next time. This is Set Sails for Glory by Berserker Games, designed by Eric Ryan Rossi. You all have a good night. Thanks for joining me.